matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Colts going up against the Browns. With kickoff straight ahead, let's check in with the two men who will be calling tonight's game. So we say hello to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Right here.
Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Luck now to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. A nice pickup there. 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
There's some flash on this offense, and certainly some flash with Dorsett.
A flyer out of the University of Miami. Speed is his game, but he's added excellent moves and good hands.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass. In motion, Hill. They'll run with Marshall. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. And now the starting defense for the Browns.
Your day involves blocking Danny Shelton. You better pack lunch and dinner. It's an all-day job.
Tough spot for the offense. 3rd and 8. They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. And this is going to be incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Pat McAfee to kick it away.
As a general rule, receivers love the comeback route because it puts them right in the sight lines of the guy throwing the ball. But in this case, the defenders saw it and were able to knock it away.
Hello.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Coleman has it here right side. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So second down, 3 yards to go now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4. Here comes the D swarming to the line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And the Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
This is Marshall. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Second down following the run. Just beating the play clock. It's Locke. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. Well, they tried to swing it on left into the flat. Complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. They saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Halfback sent in motion. was trying to get it off to Jamal Charles there. And it's 4th down. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here.
And there's a good opportunity to just run a run there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point. So no problems converting there.
Here's the punter, McAfee, to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough, tough job to contain them.
Offense needs something here on 2nd down. It is 2nd and long.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
Block it, the man in motion.
Leopard! Leopard! Over! All right, now, look at 56! Look at 56!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up 3rd down. The starters for the Cleveland Browns. And let's discuss the tight end, Gary Barnidge. Sometimes he can get overlooked.
I love how he emerged in 2015. We had a scouting report on him that said he was a good blocker, dependable receiver, but no stardom at all. Had a 1,000-yard season in 2015. No longer do we have those shackles on him at all. Gary Barnidge can play.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Play clock winding down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. On 4th down, the Browns hand things over to the veteran Britton Colquitt to punt. Back deep for the Colts is Philip Dorsett.
Daddy, you want to sucker?
No, buddy.
Huh?
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this kick will be touched down as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased if they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Play clock hit 0. Don't know what went wrong there, Charles, but it's going to cost them 5 yards.
Has to be some organization from the sideline. Sometimes when you're trying to decide on what play to send in, the play caller has to move a little bit faster.
take it down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Hey, come sit down first and eat your chips.
In motion, Hill. And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Tom was a patient. He 18 and he about to graduate.
We are
He work at Target. He said his 27-year-old lady gave him her number, and he was like, I'm only 18, and she was like, so. Like, you know where it is.
He'll look to throw. Philip Dorsett holds it in. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
I know how to take my jacket off.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Right, Mom. Right, Mom.
A shotgun snap for Love. Over the middle, Dorsett. That's a 14-yard pickup, but it'll still be second down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. And the wideout in motion. Luck on 1st down. That's caught at the 3. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
And the back goes into motion. Just beating the play clock is Locke. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Max Williams, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts add on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And here are the Browns now as the offense comes back out onto the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. And on the ground they go with a running back. No gain on the play there, second down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Here's Marshall. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big time play there.
I see, man. How was it out there? Oh, yeah.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Here's Luck now on 2nd down. Caught left side by Hilton. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Hilton goes in motion right.
Yeah.
Now Marshall. And he's going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
And Parkey's kick is good.
Okay.
And that will give them a 12-point lead. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us want to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. taking it over in a sudden change
I know,
situation
right?
and shutting
Should I
them
end
down.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
You can't tell them nothing now.
We'll see
You
how
know what I
they
mean?
attack them here.
I'm telling you, it's about time for another move, man.
Let's go! Detroit!
Now they're running on the toss. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Now back to throw. Complete here to Gary Barnidge. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us, in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. I think they have to be happy with the result.
They'll look to throw now on first down. It's caught, locked in. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown.
That man, that Jaguars called me yesterday.
Tyler Lockett, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns are back within a score. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've heard them quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well.
Yeah, that's what I told what's coming. I said that they was to my life game, you know.
Tyreek Hill on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
You know what the daddy is.
Conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. Nobody goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Dude.
Now a first down throw. Lock. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams.
I'm playing that bad right now, but that 2K, I definitely,
18 yards
get on you.
up there. And it'll give the Colts a first down. And now here's a carry heading left. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. That's going to go as a loss of a yard. It'll be second down. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11.
Oh, I got the lick. You got to call Sato, man. Yeah. You get the flights and tell him.
And he goes
you got to call Sato and tell him you want to, call Sato and tell him you want to, what's called ticket? A leisure ticket.
To throw on second down is Locke.
Yeah.
And the hit jarred it loose.
No, they won't get it for free, but they should be cheaper.
About that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football.
You got to call him up
to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Sato.
And they'll be in search of 11 yards here on 3rd down.
You got me carry on, boy.
Halfback sent in motion.
Are you winning?
Throwing on 3rd down, Locke. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Duke Williams.
Living life, baby.
At the 29-yard line. And now Cleveland still down here.
For real?
Playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back
Yeah,
out
be
on the
careful
field,
out there, man.
punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here.
Yeah.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
Block at the man in motion.
39. Detroit, Detroit. Back that up, Philly, here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And Barnidge has it on the right side. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times
Yeah,
you
you
want to
got
have a
that
linebacker on him,
confidence.
a
You
bigger
got to
body
be able to
guy
do
who
it.
can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
No, he is.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Tell him he's supposed to save him like
Scrimmage, and
that.
he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
I bet he
2
was.
minutes to play here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. So second and 10 here.
I got too much shit. I got to worry about.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Yeah, I got too much shit I got to worry about.
Kevius Mingo charging hard for that outside linebacker spot. He gets in to drop him for a loss of 12.
Man, all right, my man got a fight. My man got a fight in February. Nah, I can't get no Super Bowl. Wife ain't
Here
had
we
it.
go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. No. Jack Patrick.
Out of the gun now on third down. Gets it to Gordon. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
They'll set up a throw. Complete. Richardson has it. And he gets us all the way down inside the 15. Give him 30 yards there.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards a victory.
Nah, it ain't no damn foul time, baby.
Incomplete.
It's just it's right around
Here
there.
now, just under 30 seconds to go in this
No, I'm
first
have
half.
to take care of the wife because her damn birthday and Valentine's Day. For real.
Offense looking to avoid a third and long. It's second and 10.
Say, what now? You what?
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
Yeah, shit. I'm supposed to be in the unit.
Jack Patrick.
They'll look to throw again. And now another one.
I'm supposed to be in the unit.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but
That's
obviously you
right
want
there.
the interception in this situation. You want to take away any
Yeah.
chance and they have any decision to make on fourth down, but things happen so quickly. in the
so
end zone
maybe got
in this
that brigade
compressed
out there.
area of the field that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
Like you said, I can't go.
Put this one right through, and that will bring the deficit back down to 3. So a field goal here, they're still down.
Hey,
Put a dent into that lead.
she don't understand about them top blocks, though, man.
Because now they've seen that they can put some more
Hey, them
points
top
on the
blocks, some
board,
motherfuckers,
and it
man.
gets the whole
I tell you,
second half,
it's hard.
and that's in the
It's
lead.
hard to come
The
across
Colts
them.
now, their offense works their way back onto the field.
Yeah, especially
And
when
with
you
time quickly fading
watch out,
here
buddy.
in the
I'm on the
second
phone and I'm
quarter,
on
not
playing
sure
the
how
game, man.
aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Yeah.
They go back to the air here after the INT. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who's celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
10 yards still left on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. They stay on the ground. This is Marshall again. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back in the 40. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report.
Yeah, I miss y'all, man. I ain't been around no real dudes, man, since I've been back, man.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
So, man, I'm going to tell you, I've been stressed, man. I've been doing this thing with clean jobs and reserve
Cleaning up
jobs.
some of the errors.
Man, I ain't really like
I
having
think they wanted to be
downtime.
positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to
that
win
boy
this
said
game.
bounce.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time it works out, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll give to the fullback on the dive. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It goes as a gain. It moves the chains. And that looked like some easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he motions the wide receiver. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Right. You know, that should be lovely too, man.
He'll look to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but
All right,
for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you at important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. They'll drop to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
A lot of teams love to throw screen passes. They want to tire out defenses because they make them run a lot. But a lot of moving parts on a play for an offense when they call that one. Because you got the linemen that have to move. You got the wide receivers have to get out and vacate. You got the running back that's got to make a little fake and then get out into the route. And of course, the quarterback, he's got to hold in there and know he's probably going to take a big hit before he lofts the screen off to the back. Why didn't he catch it? That's all he needed to do for them to be successful.
Looking to throw, and this is going to be incomplete. The intended target was Corey Coleman, and now it's 4th down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the 2nd half. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now it's the Chiefs' all-time leading rusher. It's Jamal Charles on the carry. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Luck now to throw. Going underneath for Charles. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Back to throw. Luck. Looking left sideline, incomplete. And pass interference on the offense. Been a while since I've seen one of those, Charles.
I thought they had totally mothballed that call, so I'm very glad to see that someone recognized that the offense can make a mistake.
And the penalty now makes it 1st and 20. Dorsett, the man in motion. Just beating the play clock. It's Luck. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket, strong and stout, but let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class in Houston, then he goes to Stanford. He's got it all. They'll run it now out of the gun. Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Off of play action, Luck. And this is caught at the 8. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tyreek Hill, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Now Parkey for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Browns getting set to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They come out here in the eye. On the give, this is their fullback. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
You ain't got to let some money, though. You didn't need. I wouldn't have $5.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And some room to roam now.
Damn.
And get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
So much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. They'll look to throw now on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. So the D-line's going to spread out.
Let's go.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage. 3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. And on this challenge, the refs have to take a peek and see whether or not the receiver was able to dot the I with both feet.
While making sure that he possesses the football all the way through the catch.
A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
And Hilton, the man in motion. Here's Luck now on second down. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more? Yeah,
perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. Throwing on third down. Luck. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Lockett, the man in motion. The play clock's running down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got his target. It's Coleman for a Browns touchdown. Corey Coleman high in the air to bring it in. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Extra point try now for Succop. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Now another shot here at the PAT. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And with the big gain, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
They'll come out in the pistol. Again, we'll see the pistol here. And they'll run it here. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
To throw on 2nd down is Locke. Caught left side by Hilton. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And ready now for 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's Locke. And that is incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end, and the wide out in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. This will be caught at about the 5. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And the back goes into motion. On 4th down, Locke. And this is complete. It's Marshall. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
The boys came through. Just get me out of this end zone, baby.
Capture some of that magic they had last time.
Yeah, get me out of this end zone.
Scoring drive, but
He coming.
Here, Charles.
He coming.
Major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time.
He coming for me now. He on that sack. I can smell him.
They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19. No. Jack, Patriot. Watch him now, Barney.
And he motions the wide receiver. Back to throw here. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game. And I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd.
Here we go now. Back nine it up, Philly. Here we go. Detroit. No. Jack, Patriot.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
On 1st down, it's Locke. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Now they'll run it on the toss. And some space here. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give them 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn them a fresh set of downs.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
On 1st and 10, Locke. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st down, Locke. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And they'll go on the ground. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Keith Marshall hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts add on to their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Browns offense back out there ready to take over. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. And they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
One receiver left, 2 to the right. He'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, and he'll just get... He's got a man complete. A gain of 39 that time. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Bobby Wagner. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that'll make it third down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Fake. They'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Dontari Poe. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And the wideout in motion. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Colts coming out now. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
Yeah, you love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Second and 10, Luck again. He's going to float this one deep right side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on third down. Throwing on third down, Luck. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Here's Pat McAfee now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. He'll take this inside the 40. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They're going to look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Let's go. Green, 39. No. Check. Patriot. Detroit. Leopard.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's caught. It's Barnidge over the middle. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hurry up, here we go. Green. No. Check. Patriot.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And no, it's incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. And the Colts getting ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 1st down, it's Locke. Going underneath for Charles. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. And he motions the wide receiver. Here's Luck now on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. To throw is Luck. It's Hill, complete. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll move the chains. Defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Fresh set of downs here. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. On first down, Luck. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Second and 10, Luck again. Time for a break. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Charles the low setback. Throwing on third down, Luck. And he's got his man, Hilton. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in second and manageable.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Luck gonna throw it out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
Off of play action. Luck. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And Parkey not able to convert. This is no good. Wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
4 down, 4 down. Here we go now. Green, 39. Green, 39. Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
throwing here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bobby Wagner in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Throwing now, Luck. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a gain of 14 there. And the Colts are going to have a first. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Luck on first down. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And now a first down following that long gain. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open.
And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Well, certainly a tough loss here, but they've got to move on. I mean, you have another opponent next week. You dwell on this one, it hurts you the following week.
That's where the 24-hour rule comes into play, win or lose for all teams. Either enjoy the win for 24 or reflect on the loss for 24, then put it aside and move forward.
So for our visitors, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Cleveland.